Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the new plants I got in. I'm real excited about. These are called Mangaves, and I don't know if I am pronouncing that properly, but this is an example of one of them. I have 12 different varieties. That one's called Snow Leopard. So far, my favorite one is this one here, which is, wow, look at that, isn't that beautiful? That is Moon Glow. So, this is a new species of plant. I mean, everybody is familiar with the classic century plant. I'm going to show you, I potted up a few of them. I have 12 different varieties. And right now you can't tell because they're so little. But some of these will get thicker leaves. Some of them will be taller. Some of them will be more like a spider plant than drooping over. This one here is called Bad Hair Day, which means, you know, it'll wind up being more like a spider plant. And perfect for any of those vase type planters out there. So I had a customer call and ask if we had any agave or agave plants. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's agave. Anyhow, I was going to go ahead and pot one up for you while I'm talking to you. Just so you can see what I'm doing with it and so forth. And then we can come back in a few weeks and see how these look. Okay, so those are the ones I potted up. Here's a flat of 6 different varieties in there. And then over here is another flat of 6 different varieties, and I had potted up all of them, one of each, all except for this last one. And this last one's called Purple People Eater. So we're going to go ahead and work on that one. So now sometimes with a pot like this, I'll find something to block the holes, a couple pieces of mulch, or sometimes I'll even put an inch of mulch in the bottom of the pot, you know, but we're gonna let it go. And this, you know, in this, I'm in Zone 9B, Florida, and this is the thing that interests me, this new variety of plant. You got, everybody's familiar with the classic century plant, you know, those huge cactusy looking things that you don't want to get near. Well, these are a combination of that and another really hardy type plant. Boy, I'm just gonna go to the bottom of the barrel on the soil. So right here, I'm gonna pull this guy out, and generally, when I repot something, I'll take off any of the ugly looking leaves at the bottom. So part of the reason why I do that is so you can kind of keep a general eye on the health. If you have bad looking leaves on there, you'll think something's going wrong with it when there's not. This right here, I sort of wanted to bring up as part of the reason why I'm doing this. This feels very plasticky to me. A lot of growers use all sorts of different things when you get a pot, and you'll see all sorts of fabrics and so forth wrapped up, keeping your roots in place or whatever. I would call them almost a soil stabilizer. But to me, when you plant your plant, these things right here seem to confine the roots. There'll be a lot of times that I have, you know, taken a plant, say I planted it exactly like it came, that I will pull it up and see that it looked like the roots really had a hard time getting out of this. Now, the other thing that's really popular on the market that also comes this way are Jiffy pots. Now, Jiffy pots, to me, and you can use what you want to use, and some people obviously love them, but it's just like another thing that combines the roots. And sometimes when it's really dry or you haven't watered your plants enough, I think that the actual cardboard can act like a sponge and suck all the water away from your plant. So I'm not a big fan of the Jiffy Pot products. And anyhow, so a little bit more about this particular plant. So what interesting about it, and like I said, I really didn't know that this existed until somebody called and asked me about it, this variety of plants, is the you know, it's drought tolerant. Some of them are good till zone 8, 9. At this stage, I wouldn't leave it out. I have a feeling they're gonna, some of them will grow quick and some of them will grow slow. But they overwinter pretty well, and they'd be perfect for a rock garden, easy care, don't need to water a bunch type place, or a pot on your porch that you may or may not forget to water once in a while, you know. But when you first get a plant, especially here in Florida, I recommend that you water it every day until it gets settled in, probably for the at least week, 9 days or so. And then after that, you can start cutting back to once a week or so and see how the plant adjusts to that. But anyhow, so that is a Mangave purple people eater. And so what's different about the different ones, this one here is called Ink Blot. And there's several of them that have these spots on them. I think in the sun, I don't have full sun spot right now, but I will in a minute. In the sun, I will, they will change colors. They'll be more bright, more vivid, and so forth. So, and some of them will get tall in the middle and have a perkier stance, and some of them have more of a droopier, better in the pot stance. And as they get older, I'll take you along and show them to you again. But you can see how these guys are just ready to be replanted right away. I'm excited for these to see how they do in this area. And thanks for visiting Sherry's Plants. I hope you come back again and have a wonderful day.